Hey there, thanks for taking my quiz. My name is Catherine McAdam. I am a functional medicine nurse practitioner, and I created this survey just to help women get an idea about where they are in the process of their perimenopause, menopause journey. So many women are suffering, and they're like, "What is happening to my body?" And it sounds like from your answers on the quiz today that you are suffering with quite a bit of symptoms. And there are some things that I'm going to offer you today, just a few basic tips that might help you to manage your symptoms the way they are now. And, you know, as we progress through menopause, perimenopause, the symptoms a lot of times just ramp up if they're not managed well. And there's things we can do naturally. And then also on the very opposite end of the extreme is to get some synthetic hormones from your doctor. I don't prescribe those, but I do offer bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. It's something that I've found is useful in my own journey and has been a game changer for me. But before I did so, I needed to get some advanced testing, and we'll talk about that later. But right now, I want to tell you just a few things that you can do to help manage your symptoms. And one, first of all, is getting a good night's sleep. And I know this can be challenging if you're having night sweats, which I remember that. It was really frustrating. But if you start to prioritize your sleep and make sure you have a good bedtime routine leading up to your sleep, making sure that you put your phone or your computer on sleep mode, where you can actually change the settings in there so that it goes to more of a yellow or a red light instead of that blue screen. And that will help to have your body calm down and be able to get into that restful mode. So that's just one thing that you can do. The other thing is making sure that your room is very cold. They've done studies that have shown that having a cold room lower than around 65 is ideal to help produce a restful and restorative sleep. Those hours of sleep are so important because that's when our body regenerates and it heals itself. And we that's our time where our body just gets rid of junk. And one of the things that we have to get rid of is excess hormones. And so your body not only produces hormones, it metabolizes them, and then it needs to eliminate them. And if any part of that cascade is off, then you can have imbalance. And so one of the tests that we offer is the Dutch test, which is a great test to look not only what your hormone level is, but it looks at how you metabolize and how you eliminate your different hormones, as well as it looks at your adrenals, which is a huge factor in weight gain and mood and energy, that sort of thing. All those things are tied in. And so the next thing I wanted to talk to you about is your stress. Stress just wreaks havoc on our entire system. It touches our brain, it touches our guts, and when we're not so stressed out, when we're in this fight or flight mode all the time, it just it wears on us. To lack of a better term, it just wears on us, and our bodies don't process things well when we are in this fight or flight mode because it is your body's way of ramping up to be able to fight something, and it down regulates things like digestion and hormone balance and that sort of thing. So producing those hormones, those sex hormones. So managing your stress is really key to successfully navigating the perimenopause menopause world. And so things like going for a walk, spending some time meditating every day, and you will find that you definitely have improved mood when you do those things. And then lastly is your diet. They have found that if you eliminate sugars from your diet, it is very helpful in managing your blood sugar, which is also part of managing your hormones. You know, when you have these ups and downs of your sugar level with when you have like a sugary snack, then your hormone or your insulin level rises along with your glucose, and then you crash and you have like this down and this feeling like very moody and tired. You might have some brain fog. And so managing your sugar levels and keeping them and more even will definitely help with your mood swings, your hot flashes, and your brain fog. So I hope you found this helpful. I hope that you can navigate your symptoms with better success. And if you have any questions or you want some advanced testing like I've talked about, please come on over to Sozo Functional Medicine. We have all kinds of tools and resources for you to help you to not only survive menopause, perimenopause, but thrive and feel amazing. So don't suffer. We want you to feel so good. Come on over. We have free 15-minute consults where we can discuss your symptoms and see if we are a good fit. We only take so many patients, so if you are one of the lucky ones, we would love to work with you. So I hope you have a great rest of your week. Be blessed.